Hey guys, today I'm gonna show you like how we can build APIs in Fast API. So basically I'll just tell you like how to make a GET request and post request, not like handling database and all that stuff. You already I think know that's why you are using Fast API, or you just wanna make a URL or endpoint of API. So I'll just tell you like get and post, and it will be a quick tutorial. So I'm in the folder called Fast API, and I'll install pip install Fast API and UVCon. UVCon is basically running that on server, that Python Fast API. So both the things are installed. So let's just open with code and start coding. Let me check the yeah. So we'll make a new file called main.py. I was writing API. So yeah, so we'll say from Fast API import Fast API comma request, then from Fast API dot responses import JSON response. Okay, these two things we need. Then we'll create an instance. So app equals to Fast API. That's it. Like your app is created. You can name it anything like app 1 2 3, but app is like the standard name. Then we'll say @app dot get. So if you want to make a post request, just change this to post, or if you want to make a get, then make it as a get. And here you have to write the URL like I want on the base URL, or you can put it like 456 QW, so it will go on QWE URL. So that's the URL point. Then we'll make a function def. Function name can be anything, but mostly people like write whatever. So I can make it at home also, like whatever the page you are serving, you can write that name, or but yeah, that whatever name you feel like. Then we'll do return, we'll say hello. So like it's a basic get request and we are returning something. And for running, we just have to do python, and we then we'll say UVCon. Sorry, so not python, we'll say UVCon, like the install what I have installed, then file name. So main is our file name, so you can see main.py. So main is the file name, that colon, and we'll say app. So this is the name, or like the instance where you're creating Fast API. So this is the app, I have named it. Then I'll put reload is basically if I change something, so it should automatically reload. And let me run it. So it's see completely running, nothing bad. So we'll open Postman and test it. So basically you can see it's running on localhost 8000 port. So by default it runs on 8000 port. So you can change it if you want, just Google a little bit. Yeah, so this, see, I'm doing a get request at 8000, and me go let me remove these things. Yeah, if I do hit, and let me check. Okay, yeah, so I have got hello. Okay, so let me again do hello. If I send a response like dictionary, so if I say name, then I'll say John. Okay, so I'm sending a dictionary, and let me check it's running. Yeah, let me send it. So name John, but sometime it create confusion. So suppose I'm sending a true value, TRU true. Yeah, so in Python we like true like this, but in JSON true is like this. See, so if we send like this, then you'll see what happened, and hit it true. So it will automatically change to like whatever you want. Okay, but in case like you getting some error in sending JSON response, so you can just wrap the data in JSON response content equal to this. Okay, so that will be a better way of sending a response in JSON. So just wrap the content, okay, in JSON response. Now if you like want to change the URL, you can make it like home. Now if I do get request here, it will be like always not found. If I do like /home, and hit it and name true. Okay, so name true. So now if I do want to do post request, so I'll do app dot post. Again we'll make the URL as post, then we'll make def. So yeah, so here we have to make async like what do you call async async function. Like async function, you can just google it and read about async function, but for this you don't need to just copy paste like whatever someone is writing. Like we have to make async def, and function name will be post. I'll make it, then we'll do like this, and here we'll receive the API request. So we'll say request comma colon request. So this is the request I have imported. Then here we'll say print await request will convert into JSON format and return 200. Okay, let me just show you how it's look like. So we'll on the post and we'll send a JSON request and we'll say name and we'll say John. Okay, so let me make it a post. Yeah, so let me send it. So response 200, but see we are not getting the data, it's printing only request.json. Like let me show you again. See again it's not printing the data, like continue object request.json. If I can send it again, see not request.json only. So that's why we have already I have applied async. After that we'll say await, because JSON format are not like converted like fast, so we have to await for some times. Then we'll do like this, and we'll go to, sorry not this, yeah, postman, and we'll show you now it will work. Okay, now it's reloaded now. Okay, now let me send it again. See now name John, it's sending name John. See name John. So that's the way like you can make a API for API get and post request. So that's the very basic thing. Thank you guys for watching.